going out? Do you want a high-low tube or regular tube?
Regular.
All right, now, so I got the tube, number 6, right here. Now I need to make sure this cuff is not blown, so I need to check it. So I need to inflate. So I pull back on this. Okay?
Are we not sterile?
No, this is not a sterile procedure,
Okay.
but you do not want to touch over
Right.
here, okay?
Okay.
Aseptic procedure. So, push the air in. So, one thing you need to do is, last year, remember, everybody's doing this number. I'll show you.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, they won't put it in right. They would just leave it like that, and then try to put the air in. So you just have to push it in real nice and tight, okay? Pull back to about 10 cc's. There. And you softly touch it.
And just another way to be extra clean, you can fold that back over and touch it.
There we go. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. And now, okay? And if you see a hole or the air is leaking out, get another tube, okay? Deflate the cuff. This is extremely important. Deflate the cuff completely, and you pull back all the way. And when you see completely flat, take it out. Okay? If you have some air in here and you handed it to the doctor, what's going to happen?
It won't go down, or either it'll rip the cup
Right.
or mess up the person's ear.
Correct. Next item I need is, and what is this called? What I do is put it in the tube. Take it out and show it to you. Well, see this? Where it should be?
Up at the
Murphy's eye.
About the Murphy's
Cup
eye.
area.
Like that? Is that cool? What do I need to do here?
Bend
Fold
it.
it over so
Fold it over. Then, what do I need to do?
Angle it a little bit.
Angle. Okay. You don't want to do like that.
it's
Natural current,
With
just
a
like that.
soft J.
Yeah, soft. There we go. Yeah, that's great. What else do I need? I need to make sure I have a CO2 detector standing by. I have that ready. Wait a minute, let's talk about CO2 detector. What's yellow and what's purple?
Good and bad.
When you detect, when you bag the patient, if the thing detects CO2, you will turn yellow. Okay? And if it doesn't have any CO2, it will be purple. So you want to see the yellow color. Okay? So that's the CO2.
But what you want to see, actually, is yellow, purple. Yellow, purple. You will see it move with each breath. Does that make sense? Because if it stays one color, you're not getting ventilation. It literally changes color, inspiratory, expiratory,
Because
inspiratory,
you're
expiratory.
Where's
inhaling
it?
oxygen zone.
There it is. We'll show you. It actually goes on. Well, since you have that in there, you can't do it.
Once you go all that out, you put that to that, put that.
And the mask comes off, this goes to the CO2. It's like 1 to 2 steps.
You're ahead.
Yeah.
Well, do I need to lubricate jelly? Lubrication?
Kathy said.
Yes,
Yes, you do.
yes, always
Yes,
do.
you did.
For oral intubation?
Yes. You have to intubate around the cuff so it goes through the pores without damaging the pores.
Well,
I guess that's,
Nasal.
Yeah.
Nasal suction, nasal intubate, nasal airway.
But no jelly for
I
the,
think our book says.
I guess that's a Richmond way. to-
Well, even if you use it, if you don't use it, it doesn't really matter. But the books say, I mean, we never taught with the jelly for all intubation.
okay.
The nasal intubation, we use jelly. So
No.
we don't want any jelly.
I don't want jelly up in my trachea with my secretion now sticking to the jelly, and I can't suction the jelly out. It's gonna get all stuck up in my tube. Never.
Donna's gonna use jelly.
We always do jelly, but we didn't cake it on, we just put a little bit up on the bottom part of the cup
Vocal cords and stuff.
to help protect the vocal cords. We didn't traumatize.
So, is there anything else I
That's a
need?
Northern Virginia way, sorry guys.
All right, guys. We need
Did
to
you
move
check,
along.
did you check your battery, your lights working and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything else I need for oral intubation? Do I need McGill forceps?
No, that's for nasal.
Anything else?
What about, do you have to have
Tape,
that over
tape,
there?
tape, tape.
The tape and the.
Well, the tape is here. It's ready to go.
You didn't say it?
Oh, we need
Can you show them the tape, how to put it on, how to measure and all that right now?
No.
That'll be,
Wait till after you place it.
we will do it a little later. But I got the tape here ready, and the holder is here ready to go.
But we needed the other piece. When we used it, when we did, I was
Okay, so the intubator is actually ventilating the patient. That's all she's doing right now. She got the easy job, right? Because I hooked up the ambu bag, I turned the O2 on, I gave her the ambu bag, and she's ventilating the patient. That's all she's doing. And if she cannot ventilate the patient, she will reposition the head and ventilate the patient. And if the tongue is falling back in the airway, she put an oral airway in the mouth, and she's ventilating the patient. But the assistant have all this crappy job to do. I had to come in and hook up the suction and have that ready. I had to ask her what tube she wanted. She told me 6. I had to check the cuff to make sure that's working. Then I had to make sure that the CO2 detector is standing by. This is all I did so far. And I also checked the blade and make sure that's working and hooked up. Is there anything else that I need to do? Doctor, I think we are ready to go.
So I'm still back at number 2.
Okay.
Benny is down at number 5.
If you can see, you come on this way. I think you're a bit out of there.
So at this point, yes, Benny says, I'm ready. Everything is ready. Meanwhile, all my job is to ventilate and look at the stats. And what Jeff said, if this guy's in the middle of CPR, how well is his perfusion to his fingertip with that pulse ox probe? If you've got good stats, though, you're watching them. If it's a true emergency, you're just not going to get stats. You're not going to wait to intubate until somebody goes and gets an earlobe tube and tries to get a probe for the ear. No. We're just going to intubate without knowing the stats at that point. So this is a point where I say, okay, can you take over bagging?
Yes, ma'am. That's done.
So you can just switch like that, step out the way. Now I'm just going to grab, and I just always double check. Okay, everything's ready. And I'll just place this close where I can get it. And this could be in the center, so you can put
Put it on them.
stuff.
Actually, I think when they do it, I'm supposed to hand you everything, right?
I'll just grab this. You hand me everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just bagging for a
It
second
says,
while she's grabbing.
When
the-
intubator is ready, remove mask from the bag and hand the intubator.
That's the next step. Alright, so I'm just getting in position, taking a break, getting myself together.
Relax.
Grab this in my left hand. What's he whispering? Left hand. Right
So you
there.
got a right hand with
Because I'm right-handed. Now, let's,
Doctor, the saturation's only 70% now.
can you bag him up a little bit, please?
Oops, the oxygen came off. Somebody hook this up?
Can I get a real respirator?
Oh, it's coming up real nicely now.
This is-
80,
this is nurse.
90, 100.
Alright, at this
Ready? Are
point,
you ready?
yes, we're ready to go.
How many seconds do you have?
To intubate,
Yeah.
15.
30.
What happens if I don't get the tube in within 15 seconds?
Stop and rebag.
Stop and rebag. That has failed people in the checkoffs too. They just keep going, and keep going, and they just keep going,
Are you
and
gonna give us a, are we?
we'll count down. Yeah. But that's the thing too.
Ready, doctor?
Yes.
Here we go.
What's the first thing I do?
Get that out.
Okay, get out so it's not. Of course, we both got our gloves
Here you
on.
go, doctor.
If I think I need blah, 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 we would say to you, they got tons of mucus, what are you gonna do? Grab your neck or suction. Okay. This, light on, you're gonna go in with the Miller.
Can we help you?
Yes, hold the head down, please. Now, when
You
you
want some
hold this is gonna take lots of practice. You are lifting the tongue up. See how I'm not rock touching the teeth? What people are famous for doing is taking this, doing this. I just cracked all these teeth. Now I've got pressure. My blade is coming through here. You're gonna see this in real life when doctors, yeah. You try your best, and this is hard. Up, up, not
What
rock.
does your paper say? Insert the blade and move the tongue.
If we had this one, the way this is designed, it fits on the
Right,
tongue,
it just says intubate.
moves it to the side.
Right there.
Yeah,
Somewhere on the,
it's not
in the
all
actual.
in
It's not on this
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, I mean, I saw
It
that.
does go into detail in the other section.
the Miller, center of the tongue,
Yeah.
tongue goes straight
Sweep
up.
tongue to the left.
If you're using the Macintosh, that's why it's shaped different. The tongue fits right there. You kind of push the tongue to the side. Put your ET tube on the side of the tongue. But the Miller, it's straight up. I love the Miller. as you
So
said.
what are we doing on checkoff? Did we just
Either
pick which
one.
one?
Either one.
Okay.
Now, at this point, I am looking for the vocal cords. I'm ready. So the whole time I'm doing that, the assistant is over here multitasking big time again.
Okay, I think we need to ventilate this patient.
All right.
Okay, ready? All right.
All right, so we'll get back to this. So I'm lifting up, so I'm not cracking.
Just lock the bed.
Lock the bed.
Two, please. Now, at this time also, Benny is gonna be taking the mask off the ambu bag, because that has to be
I
ready
am
for me.
removing the stylet.
Actually, no, I removed the stylet,
Oh,
but
you
you
do?
do the two.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
so
that-
when I come out, I'm holding this at the corner of the mouth. I cannot let go, or I fail to check off. I take the stylet out,
And I inflate.
Is that either or for checkoff you say?
check off,
Okay.
yeah. If you let go of this too, you fail to check off. So as soon as I come out, I pull the stylet out, and I'm holding that too.
And I deflate the cup and I listen to the breath
Inflate.
sound.
Inflate.
I mean, inflate the cup. Did I say deflate?
Now, as soon as he inflates the cuff though, am I bagging?
No,
The
you-
assistant has to take the mask off.
Put it on, put this one on. Just like that.
Now I bag. While he
Yeah,
listens
you
to breath
resuscitate
sounds.
and hold the ET.
Well-
Our assistant confirms placement.
I think I hear more breath sounds on the right. No breath sounds on the left. What's going on here?
She's in the left.
Right main stem intubation. What should I do at this point?
Pull back.
Can I pull it back?
No, just like now.
Deflate. This is important. Deflate
Alright.
and
This
pull
is
back.
where you look at the markings. Right now, I am 22 at the